The first two Harry Potter movies are really special in a way that the later sequels were not. They felt different and their atmosphere was magical and warm. This might sound obvious, but the sequels lost the special feeling, especially the third one, when it introduced a colder and darker tone. The first movie, however, is legendary and timeless. Watching it around Christmas in particular is perfect because it's the type of movie that wants you to get a hot cup of chocolate, some cookies, and just relax, enjoying a world that is unlike anything you have ever seen.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Dear Mr. Potter, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
It's a perfect Christmas movie because a major aspect of why this movie works so well and is so timeless is its warm and inviting atmosphere. Every shot, especially in and around Hogwarts, seems to be filled with warm light and colors. It's bright yet not overpowering. This is contrasted with the dark and lifeless tone of the outside before Harry gets introduced to the magical world. I have watched these movies 1,000 times and grew up with them, yet anytime I rewatch this one, I still get goosebumps at moments like when Harry first receives his Hogwarts letter or enters Diagon Alley. That's because these scenes have something magical about them and have been shot with a lot of love and care. His emotions, his sense of wonder, and even his disbelief resonate deeply with us. We see the world through his eyes, and the movie does a phenomenal job of showing us not only Harry's longing for a place to belong, but also our own desire to be part of something extraordinary. From the grand halls of Hogwarts to the magical wonders of the wizarding shops, every detail of this world feels crafted to spark our imagination and immerse us fully in its charm. And then there's Christmas at Hogwarts. Few moments capture the spirit of the holidays as perfectly as this. Snow covers the castle grounds, the Great Hall is full of towering Christmas trees and glittering decorations, and warm fireplaces invite students to gather in their common rooms. The sight of Harry opening his first meaningful Christmas gift while basking in the glow of a newfound sense of belonging is heartwarming. It's a scene that embodies the magic and joy of Christmas, not just as a holiday, but as a feeling of love, togetherness, and wonder. The attention to detail in creating this atmosphere is insane. The Great Hall, for instance, is an absolute visual feast. From the enchanted ceiling that mirrors the winter sky,
It's not real, the ceiling. It's just bewitched to look like the night sky. I read about it in Hogwarts, a history.
to the long tables full of mouth-watering food, everything feels like a celebration of life and magic. Even the shadows cast by the tall Gothic windows seem intentional, adding depth and a sense of mystery to the surroundings. This warm atmosphere and feeling was lost after the Chamber of Secrets, and it's a shame because it's what made these movies so special and memorable. They were full of wonder and adventure, a world filled with almost unlimited possibilities and secrets that you wanted to visit no matter how old you got. And that's one of the main reasons why they are so good. They are both timeless and ageless. It doesn't matter when you watch Harry Potter or how old you are. You will never feel like the movie is outdated or like the feeling of wonder and mystery faded. Even if you're 60 or 70, you can still easily relate to 11-year-old Harry because this useful part of us will never go away. We will always want to leave this world in order to go on a magical adventure. It's the reason why we are so fascinated with fantasy stories or fiction in general. We want to escape this world, at least for a bit, and Harry Potter is easily among the most perfect escape fantasies ever made. All of that is complemented masterfully by the amazing music that is playing throughout the movie. The music is the soul of the magic you see on screen. I honestly could not imagine seeing Harry Potter without hearing Hedwig's theme. theme. When it hits for the first time, you almost want to jump out of your seat. This is how I would describe a perfect theme for a movie or a character because it sets the mood and feeling really well. It is just like the movie, mysterious, warm, and magical. When you hear it, you know that things are about to go down and that this isn't your standard fantasy movie. You can almost taste it. This is what magic is all about and why this movie is the perfect Christmas movie. The mystery of Harry Potter is layered in an interesting and unique way. This movie doesn't fully rely on its plot or even the mystery of the main plot as much as it relies on its world building. You are introduced into this world that seems familiar but is so different from ours. It's heavily inspired by medieval England and is filled with legends and secrets that you can't help but want to know more about. When we first see Diagon Alley, it's like a door to another universe has been opened and invited us in. Everything we see here we want to touch, taste, or experience. Just like Harry's, our eyes wander to every corner curious what we might find there. But Hogwarts is the real star of the movie and one of the most iconic fantasy locations ever made. Not only does Hogwarts look amazing, it is also filled with secrets and mysteries behind every single corner. Ghosts fly around and are totally not PTSD-inducing sights for all the students.
Nearly headless? How can you be nearly headless?
Like this.
You know, for kids!
And of course, we've got staircases that move whenever they want, almost asking for someone to fall down and break their neck in the process. The moving staircases still make my jaw drop anytime they are shown because they are so otherworldly and interesting, which is coupled with the amazing design of their surroundings. Old castle walls filled with magical portraits and paintings that can move, think, and even talk to you, being completely conscious. Everything here feels familiar but also completely different. Hogwarts is much bigger on the inside than the outside. It's a magical world that might as well be infinite in its size, with the castle having a certain mind and will of its own. It masterfully combines an atmosphere of coziness and enchantment. Every corner of the castle feels like it has a story to tell, and it's designed to make you feel both speechless and at home. Despite hiding many secrets and even extreme danger that can easily lead to your death, it also feels like the most inviting and warmest place to be at. To Harry, Hogwarts has become his real home, and the movie does a great job of showing his almost instant bond with the castle. One of the best scenes in the movie is Harry simply sitting next to his window, looking at the castle walls and finally feeling some genuine happiness and peace. A place he knows he belongs to and that accepts him as who he really is. The mystery that drives the movie itself isn't even the best or strongest part of the movie. It's great and the twists and turns are surprising and fun, but in my opinion what really sells the mystery is the atmosphere and its presentation. When Harry and his friends get sucked deeper and deeper into the secrets of the Philosopher's Stone, the music and old castle walls really make it feel darker and creepier than it actually is. This is perfectly coupled with Hogwarts bordering the Forbidden Forest, a place full of dangerous and strange creatures that are up to no good. Harry exploring the castle at night gives it an extra creepy note because it almost feels like a completely different castle. The familiar warm atmosphere is gone and now it feels like evil spirits and ghosts are lurking everywhere. As a kid I remember being scared by some of the moments in this movie and it made me relate to Harry even more. The music makes this sense of danger feel stronger and ever present. Hogwarts might seem safe, but is it really? Despite Harry feeling a close connection to the castle, he's still new here and barely knows his way around. And as Dumbledore said, there are secrets in Hogwarts that even someone as old and wise as him has not discovered.
The third floor corridor on the right hand side is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to die a most painful death.